So, have you been curious about the different suburbs of Nashville, or have you heard of Brentwood and just want to know more about it? Well, today we are going to dive into exactly that. I am going to talk to you about Brentwood, Tennessee and all it has to offer. So, stay tuned. Welcome to our channel. My name is Tiffany Gudger with Tiffany Gudger Real Estate right here in Nashville, Tennessee. If this is your first time checking us out on our channel, make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe and click that little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We talk about what it's like to eat, sleep, breathe, work, play, everything here in Nashville and Middle Tennessee. So if you're considering moving or relocating here, go ahead and reach out to us, send us a call, shoot us a text, an email, however you want to get a hold of us. We've got your back when moving to the Nashville and Middle Tennessee areas. So, without any more delays, let's jump right into today's video topic, which is Brentwood, Tennessee. If you've heard of Brentwood, you might know a little bit about it, but for those of you that haven't, Brentwood is a suburb just south of Nashville. It's probably 10 miles from the heart of Brentwood to the heart of Nashville and downtown, about 20 minutes. So it's really, really close. One of the big things that drives people to it is they could be right there in Brentwood and really close to the hustle and bustle of downtown Nashville and all the things there is to do and eat and shop. But they're in more of a family-oriented and neighborhood-oriented town. As far as homes go in Brentwood, Tennessee, Brentwood has a pretty high median home value. As of right now, at the time of this video, the median home purchase price is right around $665,000. I checked the MLS this morning, and there are 68 homes available in Brentwood right now. 2 of them in the $400,000 range, and 4 in the $500,000 range, and then the rest of the 68,000 are on up, or 68 active listings in Brentwood were higher than that, all the way up to $7 million. So, in the median salary or income for Brentwood is $140,000. So Brentwood is more of a higher end neighborhood with higher home values. So you are looking to spend a little more than maybe in some of our other suburbs, but you get what you pay for, and there are reasons why the purchase price is so much higher in Brentwood. For example, Brentwood has lots of shopping and shopping centers, and while you're close to everything else like the Green Hills Mall or local shops in downtown Nashville, you have your own shops and stores and restaurants and all kinds of things right there in Brentwood, so you don't have to leave your little town if you don't want to, which is pretty nice because you get the best of both worlds. You have your own little world you can stay in and shop, or like I said, you are only 20 minutes from downtown Nashville, so you can be pretty much anywhere in Nashville really, really quickly. Another big draw to Brentwood would be the school systems. So Brentwood is located in Williamson County, which is not the county Nashville is in. Nashville is in Davidson County, and Brentwood, for the most part, most of Brentwood is in Williamson County. And Williamson County has some of the highest rated schools in the whole state, so as far as public schools go. So a lot of people with school-age children are moving to Brentwood and love it because the schools there are great. They are ranked, 8, 9, 10s on different websites, so make sure you do your research, of course. But just know that Williamson County and Brentwood has amazing public school systems. As far as other things for kids, Brentwood has one of the nation's top public libraries, especially for children. It's been ranked on quite a few different websites and different lists. There's all kinds of things for kids to do there, like reading corners and story times and events and all kinds of stuff. So that's another thing that I think Brentwood brings to the table as far as encouraging learning and different things from kids. So make sure you look into the library there as well and do your research on it. It's actually pretty fascinating. Not only does Brentwood have this great library and great schools, but it's also rich in American history. If you've been watching our channel, you've noticed that we just did a video on Franklin, Tennessee, which has tons of historical sites from especially the Civil War era. And Brentwood, while maybe not quite as many as Franklin, it also has some pretty good history, especially during the Civil War, and lots of historical monuments that can be checked out in Brentwood. So I think that's always really fun and exciting to know the history of the different places around here in Middle Tennessee. Brentwood also has lots of parks and outdoor activities. So we talked a little bit about shopping and all the things to do indoors, but according to their website, they have 14 parks, which is a lot. My personal favorite is Crockett. It has an amphitheater where they host a summer concert series and a 4th of July celebration and fireworks and all that kind of stuff. It also has a disc golf course and playground and indoor soccer facilities and all kinds of other things. And that's just one of the parks in Brentwood. There are so many other options that they bring to the table with walking trails and different things to check out at their parks. It is also home to Radnor Lake, which is a 85-acre small lake in a 1,400-acre park. It was Tennessee's first state natural area, which just means it's designed to protect rare and threatened plants and animal life and just preserve the nature of an area, not allow it to be overtaken by, the city or buildings or different things like that. So you can go there and check out lots of different wildlife. It has 7.5, almost 8, I believe, miles of hiking trails. And it's just a really pretty area right there surrounded by the city of Brentwood. But you can go there and just feel a little more peaceful, like you're kind of out in the country, which Brentwood has a slightly country feel to it. Like we mentioned earlier, really close to Nashville. But in Brentwood, the average home lot is a lot higher than some of our other suburbs. So houses are a little more spread out. There's some rolling hills throughout Brentwood, and you just get a little more of a country distance from the city vibe. But then, like I said, you're right next to the city. It is literally the best of both worlds, which is part of why Brentwood has so much to offer. So while we're on the topic of things to do outdoors, Brentwood is a big golf community. So Brentwood itself has 3 different golf courses, no municipal courses, but golf courses that with country clubs and that you can live on the golf course and things like that. And there are 36, I believe, golf courses within a 20-mile radius or drive of Brentwood as well. So lots of golfing to be had. So that, along with the fact that it is home to a lot of businesses and a lot of Fortune 500 companies call Brentwood home. So between that and the possibility of living on a golf course, you will find lots of business owners and business executives of these Fortune 500 companies live in Brentwood, as well as celebrities and other people like that want to essentially be close to the city, but have a slower, more elevated lifestyle. Brentwood is perfect if that is what you are looking for. It just has a lot to offer, especially with, like I said, the location being close to Nashville and being able to have that slower paced with a little more land and a little more spread out and a little more private. So I know we've talked a little bit about the home values and kind of what Brentwood has to offer, but what is the cost of living in Brentwood? Let's talk about that for a second. So the cost of living is overall pretty similar to the national average, with the exception of home values. So you'll notice that the median home cost in Brentwood is significantly higher than the national average. It's more than 3 times the national average. And grocery is a little higher because there's a lot of specialty food stores in Brentwood. Not just typical things like, your Whole Foods and that kind of stuff, but they have a lot of more elevated local shops and grocery stores as well. So I think that's probably what adds to that. But if you'll notice, the health and utilities are actually a little lower than a national average. So aside from having to spend a little bit more money or a lot more money on a home, Brentwood, everything else is right along the national average. So the cost of living, once you get past that home value, is actually really nice and really good. So like I said, you get what you pay for, and we've talked about a lot of things that make Brentwood more expensive or more valuable, because homes are only worth what someone's willing to pay for them. So between the size and the quality of the houses there and just everything Brentwood has to offer, it's understandable why that specific city and town is higher than the national average with the median home prices. Another thing I wanted to mention is Brentwood is very, 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 very safe. It could have something to do with the fact that there's a lot of gated communities in Brentwood, but overall it is significantly less than the national and even state averages, and it is ranked the number 4 safest city in all of the state. So again, you get what you pay for, and I know safety is something that's huge for people, especially with kids and things like that. So Brentwood is a very, very safe place to live and just adds even more to the attraction of moving to that area. So that being said, we've covered a lot about Brentwood, what it has to offer, what the homes are like, what there is to do there. If you have any other questions or want to know a little more about Brentwood, go ahead and comment below or reach out to us. Or if you were thinking of moving to the Nashville and Middle Tennessee area, let us know. Send us a call, shoot us a text, an email, however you want to get a hold of us. We're here to answer any questions you might have about Nashville, Brentwood, or any of the surrounding areas. And I hope you found this video informative, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts on it. So until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.